Hey guys, what's going on? I am Fireball from fireballtimgarage.art.
And I'm Tommy from carshowsafari.com.
And this is
Car Show Safari live from SEMA.
Live from SEMA. Man, we have been walking, I would say on average, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 miles a day.
At least. In fact, last night, just getting to the restaurant, I think was 25 miles.
Yeah, we thought it was closer. Ended up not being anywhere near what we thought it was.
You know, there's a simple fact about Las Vegas, is that if you think something is a block away, it's 20 blocks away.
Yeah, each block. It's not like a New York block.
No.
Yeah, which is like about this big.
Yeah, no. This is like, it's miles from where you want to be.
Miles. So many incredible cars at this show. It is absolutely packed today. In fact, I think it's more dense today than it was any other day. So,
I know I'm more dense today than I've ever been.
Yeah, I was going to refer to that later. Yeah, we'll get into that. So, amazing. SEMA 2024. This is definitely the best SEMA that I've been to, and I've been going forever.
Hands down the best SEMA. And I think the attitude is very upbeat. I think people are excited. There's so much great new product here, and great cars, of course, but more than I've ever seen before. And that's not the alcohol talking.
It's not, because we had that last night.
That was
I don't think it will last that long. No. Everyone's having a great time. We got some fantastic guests for you guys today that we'll get a chance to talk to. Some people that are walking around SEMA and causing trouble, like Frank from Wrench Nation's right there, man.
Frank from Wrench Nation, ladies and gentlemen.
He's coming.
There he is.
He's coming to us. He's coming. So anything can happen at any time.
We may get some people who are just over here trying to eat your candy bar.
Just random. Wait, that's mine. Yes, I got to put that in a good spot. Okay.
Our newest guest is from a company that every single car owner could use. This is Clinton from Battery Tender.
Nice to meet you.
Nice pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, sir.
Clinton Green, and listen, we've all run into a situation where our batteries have not done what we were hoping they would do. So this product, which every car owner should have, Battery Tender, keeps your battery alive. And a lot of guys right now are in the East Coast anyway are packing up their cars and putting them in the garage, putting them up on jacks and keeping them warm with a nice blanket and a teddy.
Yeah.
But everyone's got one of these on the car.
All right, tell us about this thing.
Absolutely. So this is a groundbreaking product from Battery Tender. It's the only product like this on the planet today. It is, in fact, a battery charger and maintainer. It charges AGM, lead acid, and lithium batteries.
Wow.
But it also has a built-in jump starter in it.
Oh, right.
So this thing is going to be able to...
It's tiny.
It is tiny, it is compact, and it's very simple and easy to use.
Wow.
It has a 1,000-amp jump starter in it, so you happen to be in one of those emergency situations where you left the lights on or the radio playing or something to that effect, it will allow you to be able to jumpstart the vehicle. So I'm going to take you to a couple of the paces of the features of the product itself.
Okay.
So the very first feature I'm going to show you here is that on the front of the pack, it has two separate ports. One port is for battery charging, the other port is for jump starting. We intentionally made this, we'll call it idiot-proof because it's not a very good term, let's say consumer-proof.
Yeah, but that'll help Tommy. So
absolutely. So guys, what we have done is we intentionally designed the cables that only the appropriate charging cable goes in the charging port, and only the jump starting cable will fit in the jump starting port.
Gotcha.
So the first feature I'm going to show you in this product is the charging feature, and at the top port here, all you have to do is plug in a set of ring terminal cables here. This would connect directly onto your battery.
Yep.
And then on the back of this pack, I've got an AC port that plugs in, and you just plug in an AC power supply.
I see.
And now in this configuration, guys, this is plugged into the wall, this is attached to your battery, and now you're charging an AGM, a lead acid, or a lithium battery very seamlessly. And that's a great product if you have product in storage.
Absolutely.
Now, let's say I'm there all winter. All winter. I can leave this on, and it will automatically know.
Absolutely. And the way the Battery Tender products are designed, it's designed never to hurt your battery. Our slogan is connect it and forget it.
Wow.
You plug it in, you connect it to your battery, you can leave it on there for 6 months or 6 years. It will never, ever hurt your battery. So that is the charger feature in this product. If you allow me, I'm going to show you the jump starting feature. And so all I'm going to do is disconnect some of the cables that come with the product, rest those there, put these cables here, and then I'm going to pick up our jump starter cables. Okay. And they're all kind of tangled up.
I'm a little
there.
concerned about how you're going to show this.
All right. So this is the jump starter cable. And on the front here, remember, the top port is for battery charging. The bottom port is for jump starting. Yeah. I'm going to open up the engine start, and we're going to connect what we call our smart clips to it. The smart clip plugs directly into the front of the pack like so. and now it is in a position to be able to jumpstart the vehicle.
Wow.
What we have done here, guys, we've also incorporated a work light. So if you press and hold that button, now you have a work light,
look at
and you
that.
can
That's
see
pretty
what's
nice.
going
Wow,
on
that's amazing.
in a dark garage, in an engine compartment, in your own home
Or the
garage.
side of the freeway. somewhere.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely.
Where I've been many times.
Yeah.
Indeed. And guys, the beauty of this particular product, I neglected to mention that when this product is charging your vehicle battery, it first charges the vehicle battery, and then it jumps over and charges the internal battery. So just so you to remember, this is a charger, and it also has an internal battery that will allow an emergency. Fact of the matter is essentially at the $120 price point, the consumer is getting the charger at no charge.
Yeah.
They're getting it
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
They're getting a really high
The
quality.
first time they use it makes it worth it. And that's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so if you don't have a vehicle to charge today, you may have one tomorrow.
Yep.
It's a great value proposition.
Yeah.
Battery Tender, we are a 59-year-old family-owned business,
Yeah.
and we really take a tremendous amount of pride in building good quality products for
So
the customer.
is this the first year for this? at
This
your
is the
SEMA?
very first year. This is a brand new product from Battery Tender. It was featured in a new product showcase here
Yeah,
at
yeah.
SEMA
So it's being
2024.
introduced at this show.
Absolutely, and
Cool.
we've had a tremendous amount of activity in our
Good,
booth
good.
at booth 11131 over in the SEMA Hall, the North Hall.
11131.
Fantastic.
So it's a great product, guys. It's going to change the industry in terms of how people see jump starting and charger with a real value proposition.
That's fantastic.
That is a very cool product.
It
One
is.
of
So
those were
much.
to be accidentally dropped into my knapsack.
That's exactly
I
right.
wouldn't complain at all.
Me neither.
Oh my God, what happened?
As long as you guys are recording when you use it.
Exactly. You know, to quote Rodney Dangerfield, I have the perfect car. Every Sunday, I take my family out for a push. With this, I won't need to do
Yeah,
that.
Yes,
right,
indeed.
exactly.
Absolutely, Joe.
Thank you so much.
Well,
This
thank you
is
so much.
amazing
Thank
product.
you for having
Really
me today,
great.
gentlemen.
Thanks
We
for
appreciate
coming
it.
over.
Thank you very much.
Brittany, thanks for coming over. We really appreciate you guys.
All right, Battery Tender, amazing.
This
Here's
is incredible. I
here's
thought
the
you were going to
case.
actually test this on me.
What is it? BatteryTender.com?
Yeah, batterytender.com.
BatteryTender.com.
That's it.
Every
right there.
car guy and gal needs a battery tender for their
Amazing.
car. Every
Absolutely.
single one.
Thank you so much.
All right,
today,
thank
gentlemen.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
All right, guys. Really cool.
If I tell you that I've got 3 cars, each one has a battery tender on it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Great group of people, very talented people in the show. We do have Frank coming. He's going to talk about some Wrench Nation stuff.
Yes.
But right now, we're going to have Carlos from Project Cars, which I'm going to be pimping right now. I'm stripping.
There you go,
Project
baby.
Cars,
Can you see
okay.
that? Do you see that?
So Carlos created, I think, I'm not sure how many cars. We're about to find out. Carlos, come on over, buddy. Carlos Molina.
Carlos,
Hey, how you doing?
Project Cars.
How you doing? Carlos Molina.
Amazing, man. So you built like 380 cars?
Oh, we've had about 350 vehicles in booths since 2000.
Wow. You know what? I don't think there's anyone out there that can say that.
Well, I don't think there's a lot of people out there that can say a lot of things about me. I don't think anybody can say they tripped in the parking lot garage yesterday and twisted their ankle.
Yes. You were in a lot of pain yesterday.
I am still today, but yeah.
We got drugs over here.
Oh, no.
You want to make it sound like you were saving orphans from a burning building and you twisted your ankle.
Well, here's the thing. I've actually received the highest military award for heroism for saving someone's life.
There you go.
when I
See,
was in
and that's how you twisted your ankle.
So if I fall over at this show, I'm calling him first.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't hurt my elbow by going in the refrigerator getting Ben and Jerry's out of there. I was saving somebody's life.
Right. So for SEMA,
Yes.
right? You've been coming to SEMA for a long time, as we all have.
Yes.
What cars did you build for this show?
13. Well, no. I'm involved with 13 vehicles. 3 of them I just helped provided with products.
Okay.
Yeah, but the other ones, with collaborations with different people we have out here in different booths, in the center hall, in the west hall, and in the south hall.
Right. So we have the Mustang we did with Heather,
Yes.
which is in the performance hall.
Yes.
Right. Which came out fantastic.
One of 2 that is has a Pro Charger unit here at SEMA.
Yes.
The other one is in the Pro Charger booth.
And then we have the Bronco and the Tacoma.
Yes.
With Vanguard
Vanguard.
and Air Design.
Yes.
Right. What else you got?
No, the Vanguard has the Bronco that Heather did. The Bronco's on.
Right.
And then the Tacoma in Vanguard. Air Design has 2 Tacomas and the Tundra.
That's right.
And then we have Silverado, owned by Brendan Allen from Comic-Con.
Well, he's right over there.
Yeah,
He's coming
there he-
over. He's
there-
coming over in a
there he
second.
is.
Yes.
And then we have an IROC Z that I help support, a couple of Jeeps, a Gladiator. I'm going to say this, but don't repeat it. I helped the Tesla get into a booth.
The cop car?
No. In the Schrader booth.
Okay. Yeah. We won't tell anybody.
No,
we
please
won't
don't
say a word.
And then I think the most prolific one has to be Johnny Jimenez's of Toy Shack and One of Us, the Deadpool convertible Mustang in the Catskins booth. And
where is that? What
that is in the West Hall.
West Hall. Okay.
You cannot miss it because as soon as you
Which
walk
is all
in,
the trucks. Where all the trucks?
yes,
are.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a crowd of people around it all the time.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm really, really happy how it turned out.
Yeah. Well, we not only does Carlos do all these cars for SEMA, but he runs SoldierCon as well in El Paso, which we just did.
Yes.
Amazing show.
SoldierCon initiated in 2015 in Fort Bliss, which is right next to El Paso. And I say this to allow soldiers to experience the Comic-Con experience at a relatively low cost.
Yeah.
And individuals like Noel G. from Fast and the Furious have come to SoldierCon. We've had...
Hey, man, I was there.
You were there, yes. I'll talk about the beginning time.
Yeah.
We've had the Red Bull stunt team go there, but we've also done Tucson, Phoenix, Fort Carson, Colorado. Looks like we're going to be doing some things in this area. I'm not going to say where this area is. In 2026. But this past September, we had you.
Yeah.
We had several panels with you, and we had everything from comic artists to celebrities to voice actors, and that's why it's going to start picking up speed again, and you're going to have to travel a lot more with me next year.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that, man. I'm good with that. Carlos, we love you, man.
Thank you very much.
So
Thank you for the
excited.
opportunity to meet you, Carlos.
Amazing. I can't wait. I want to make sure anyone who's at SEMA right now, be sure to check out some of Carlos's cars. They're kind of peppered throughout the show. If they're not here and they don't get a chance to experience that, where can they go online to see your stuff?
You can follow us at Project Cars on Instagram, Facebook.
With a K.
With the PROJEKTCARS. Papa Romeo Oscar Juliet Echo Kilo Tango Charlie Alpha Romeo Sierra. We're posting a lot on Instagram and on Facebook, and you can see some snippets on TikTok as well.
Great stuff. Amazing.
I got to tell you a story.
Okay.
So I'm sitting with Jeff, my good friend, at Vanguard, and this group of people show up to the booth, and they ask the people who are in Vanguard stuff, hey, what's this Project Cars all about? We keep seeing it everywhere. And Wilson, the owner of Vanguard, goes, well, there's Carlos and Jeff. They can talk to you. And they're like, okay, well, we are XX company, and we want to have all of our stuff on all of your builds. I'm not going to say who XX company is, but they have a blimp.
Okay.
Oh.
And that blimp is well known.
Yes.
And that is the first time that's ever happened.
Very nice.
For me at SEMA.
Yeah.
A big company came to me asking what we were all about. But it's been fun.
Yeah, I have one thing to say about that. Cha-ching.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, Carlos.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Good to see you.
Take care, Carlos.
Frank, come on over, buddy. Frank from Wrench Nation going to come join us. Amazing individual.
Carlos does not get enough credit. You know, behind the scenes, we see so often the wonderful sizzle, the attraction factor, and I think guys like Carlos, Project Cars, they need and deserve more credit because, and it doesn't happen overnight. So, good to see you guys.
How you doing?
You guys are looking robust and cheery and happy.
We're feeling
and
robust. My feet are not feeling robust right now, but the rest of me is okay.
Yes.
We appreciate you walking all the way from Arizona
I'm not
to get
sure
out
if
here.
I'm out of the shot. Should I lean?
It's
I feel
wide.
like
I think
it's
you're in the
wide.
shot.
There
It's
you
a wide
go.
shot. It
Yes.
has to be a wide shot if I'm
So,
in it. But
tell us a little bit of history about Wrench Nation. How long you've been doing this?
You know, like
It's a
everything
podcast,
in life, we start off singing in the shower, all alone, enjoying our song. And really, isn't that the fact?
that is the truth
As
of it.
creatives.
Do you take
as
the trombone in the shower?
Once in a while. I put a little rust-proof thingy on the brass, and boom, bam, we're doing it. But it really started as a shop operator, being in the industry for over 35 years, in business, operating a shop, right?
Yeah.
Working on cars, great team
Which
building.
is Desert Car Care.
Desert Car Care, right? Doing a lot of work over at Apex, industry education, and so on. But the fact is, I saw, and many of you see it too, we saw this sort of negative vibe regarding mechanics, the automotive industry, when it comes to the retail service side, and so I was on a mission to not only make a positive change for that, but really get to a lot of our youngsters whose parents say, oh, you can't be grease monkey. Man, we're working on 60 million lines of code on some of these vehicles. That show was a platform to promote the lifestyle. And we've had, God, it's been over 300 episodes. Of course, Fireball you've been on.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy, I don't know what's going on. Your agents don't get back to me.
Well,
I need to get you on.
Talk to your people.
Yeah, there we go.
But one thing I got to say about Frank is that it would be a shame to keep this face under the hood of a car.
Yes.
I mean, this face needs to exist in the world.
Look, the fact is, my wife, Josephine, many of you know Josephine, she's the backbone of my life. I started working with her dad. She says to me, I'm in California after the military, she says, why don't you come to Arizona and work for my dad in his garage? I'm like, I ain't getting these nails dirty, but anyway. But you never know in life, and so Wrench Nation is really about promoting the lifestyle. And it's just like, do you? You know? And
exactly.
you gotta believe in singing that song in the shower.
Absolutely.
So that's how I feel.
We love you, Frank, man.
Well,
You've been around a long time.
You guys are doing great things.
The music is great. The podcasts are great, and you're every time I look on Instagram or LinkedIn, he's winning some award somewhere in Arizona, just taking it over, and it's amazing
we have a lot
stuff.
Of good fun, and the thing about it is we can make what we make as powerful as we want to be up here, and really lately I've been thinking of state of mind, and honestly I got a lot of that inspiration from your art talks where you talk about creativity. It's fact, and as creatives, I found this as a musician, half the time we don't like our stuff. Like we beat ourselves up, and I think some of that is analysis paralysis. So just do you, man.
Yeah,
Enjoy
exactly.
The ride.
Do you. That's got to be on a shirt right here. Do you.
That's it.
Yeah,
baby.
All right, brother. Thank you so much.
Give me hugs.
And where can people go?
WrenchNation.tv, people. But right now we're at the TRW booth hanging out.
That's right.
Great company set up. So
amazing.
Good stuff.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frank.
It gets better and better. The sheer amount of talent walking around this show just kind of blows your mind. You don't need to spot, people like Magnus Walker or people like Gene Winfield. They're all incredible.
Yeah.
But it's the guys that walk around doing their things, as Frank said, do you. If you're out there creating content, or if you're photographing or shooting video, or if you're drawing, or if you're taking photographs, just do your own unique way. Do the thing that you're most passionate about, and it grows on its own, man.
I also think that this particular industry, this hobby, it's inclusive of everyone. There's room for everyone here.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna do Brendan next.
Be right here.
It's Brendan.
Hey, it's Brendan.
Hey, Brendan, what's up? How you doing?
What's up, buddy? Man, I didn't expect to see you here at SEMA.
Why would I not be here? This is a convention.
I need to know that you pop up pretty much everywhere.
I'm following you now. I stalk you now, Fireball. That's how this works.
So, Brendan, you are senior editor for Comic-Con.
I am.
Which means that you're not only at car shows. You're there's a breadth of it. Tell us how it works.
Is we all geek out to stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I know, not everybody likes to be called a geek, but it's not an insult in my world. So there's car geeks, there's sports geeks, there's comics geeks, collectible geeks. And if you look at these conventions, you've got people showing off their new products. You've got people selling merchandise. They're selling collectibles. You've got people in cosplay. How many NASCAR drivers?
Oh, lots of evils.
And there are actually a lot of comics content here on the cars. You've got Wonder Woman cars. You've got Spawn cars.
Yeah.
Carlos talked about some of his builds.
So you've been walking around the show. You've seen all of Carlos's cars, including yours. Your car's here, right? What kind of turns your twinkie? What's the one thing that really stood out for you?
I'm really just enjoying seeing a lot of the classics. When I was in high school, I lived with a family. The father was a mechanic, and his wife worked with him, so I spent a lot of time at the shop, and they were working on a 67 Chevelle. They had a 53 Corvette. They had a Model A kit on a Volkswagen. So just the OEM restos are a lot of fun for me, and then seeing very clever things that people are doing to make them look like OEM restos when they're not really, like a CD player that looks like an OEM radio in a 67 or something like that. It's really fun to see.
That's awesome. Fantastic. So where can people discover more about you, man?
Okay, we're at comicon.com. That's 1C, COMICON.com. We have a YouTube and stuff like that. I'm Saint Amish on Insta, and I've
concerned like, well, maybe he is Amish. I don't know. What
200 shirts. I don't see the hat and the beard, but
it's not quite the same. All right.
Nice.
Fantastic, Brendan.
Well, it's good to see you,
so
Fireball.
much.
Thank you so much.
Really great to see you.
Nice meeting you. Thank you very much.
All right. Enjoy yourself. Go over there and kick some ass, will you?
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
We'll see you. Thanks.
That you saw today, you were in Hot Rod Alley.
I spent the whole day in Hot Rod Alley.
Yeah, next to that Myers-Manx.
Oh, man, I was drooling on that. They kept having to mop it up.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, so what did you see? See anything else? That Luigi Kalani car was cool.
That Luigi Kalani car, maybe you want to talk a little bit about that car because it was so unique.
Well, Luigi Kalani, he was a designer in the 70s. Very big inspiration for me coming up, through the ranks at Art Center College of Design. So I went to school with Chip. I went to school with Frank Stephenson, Henrik Fisker, a lot of these guys, and we looked up to a lot of guys like Sid Mead. Luigi was one.
Right.
Gene Winfield, George Barris. Those guys were our heroes. But Luigi was his designs were very amorphous and round and soft at a time where they were building cars like the Aston Martin Bulldog and the Lotus Esprit, a very wedgie-shaped stuff. Did I just say wedgie?
You said wedgie.
I said wedgie.
I knew you were going to work in the word wedgie. Secret word of the day. Wedgie.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's a secret. Well, not so much a secret anymore. So Luigi's designs were very unique. So if you Google Luigi Kalani on Google, you'll see some of the weirdest, funkiest cars you've ever seen. And I saw this car for the very first time, and it was half the size of what I thought it was. I thought it was this huge,
that
long,
car was
white car.
so small and low.
The tires were like this big around.
We walked past it and didn't even see it.
Yeah, we walked right over it.
It's like, where is this car?
It was very tiny, but it's worth seeing.
Well, it didn't have a lot of room for an engine.
Yeah.
It was quite low.
Yeah, it only had one seat.
Yes, they were trying to save money.
Yeah,
leather's expensive.
Yeah, they had budgets in the 70s. Yeah.
So
what did you see in Hot Rod Alley that stood out?
Well, I keep on coming back to that Myers-Manx, man. That thing just called my name. I didn't think cars could talk, but it called my name.
I think there's a term, Manxaholics.
Yeah, Manxaholic.
That you belong to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like when I drink beverages, I like to put metal flake in it because it just makes it much more appealing to me.
Once again, if you're not familiar with Tommy's 94 Buick Roadmaster wagon.
Nope. Buick Roadmaster Estate Wagon.
Estate Wagon, forgive me. It is going through a massive transition. Originally, it was going to be a kind of a hot cherry. And then you got the approval from your boss, which is your wife.
Yes, I got the Holly stamp of approval on Candy Apple Red Metal Flake.
Right. So now it's going to be green, but a certain kind of green.
What we thought was, that the Metal Flake Red was a bit bright. And since we'll be using the car to escape from bank robberies,
the lime green is not.
The lime green is very subtle. When all else fails, choke the chicken.
Choke the chicken.
So
we're hoping to bring this to SEMA next year.
Yeah, we're hoping they let us park it in the hotel parking lot. Anyway, before they kick us out, I just want to say thank you to all the guests who came to visit us this week.
Amazing.
And today is going to be our last
last day. We got some work to do tomorrow, and then we'll see you guys when we get back. And we have a regular car show. We'll go back to regular Car Show Safari episodes. I am Fireball from FireballTimGarage.art.
And I'm Tommy from carshowsafari.com.
And this is
Car Show Safari live from SEMA.